Quick disclaimer before the video starts. This is all my opinion. Yeah, but I am a food professional, so I eat more food than anyone can eat. And I'm like positive of that. Ask most of my friends, I can down more food than them. So yeah, here's the thing. It's all my opinion. Boom! Enjoy the video. Chili's! Chili's is so bad. Waffle House is freaking good. Waffle House. Krispy Kreme is fire. A tier list, all right? A tier list. We got these, and we got these. I did no research into what I should do, but, this is what you're getting. So love it or don't love it, but this is what we're doing. Starting off, we got Arby's. Now, Arby's, we have the meats. They got, their food's okay. I mean, it's decent. I always get the little sliders they have because they're like $1, and they're actually pretty good. Either that or a roast beef sandwich, which is really good. But I'll give it a B for now. A B. It's not the best, but I mean, it's not bad. Like, it's not bad. And I'm gonna factor in that, not for the fast food, but I have a casual one. This one factors in not just food, but service. This one factors in food and price. This is price, food, and service. So yeah, this is just taste and price. Jack in the Box. I've been to Jackson. Blah, blah. They're really not in Georgia. They're out west. I haven't been to a lot, but I've been to one or two, and I think I had a grilled cheese at one, and I had like chicken. What I remember, it was not that great. I went there one or two times, and I don't really remember. I'm gonna give it a C. Well, actually, I'll say D, just because if I've never been there. I've never been to an A&W. Never been there. I've been to a Boston Market. I think the mashed potatoes were instant mashed potatoes, which I'm not a fan of. But I think it was okay. I'm gonna give it a C. Burger King. Okay, Burger King. Burger King has some good stuff, but then other stuff is just like, nah. Why? I didn't ask for that. Like, they got good chicken fries. Those are cool. They're unique, but their burgers are so eh. I mean, McDonald's might even be better. They're kind of nostalgic because I used to go there because we had one right outside my kindergarten. I remember going there like one or two times, but I think I'll give it a D. A C. Checkers? Okay. So, I've been to Checkers a few times. I got like loaded fries, and they put way too much ranch on them. That was one thing I didn't like. I know their price. This Boston place, that's not a good price. I didn't mention that. But Checkers, they have good. Their food is really, really greasy. It's like super greasy. So that's kind of a downside. But I think their food and prices are relatively good. I think I'm gonna give it a C. Chick-fil-A. I think it's not an S because the food isn't like S. The food has to be extremely good. But can I duplicate these? I don't think so. If I could duplicate it, I'd give it an A and a personal favorite because it's like everyone loves Chick-fil-A. But I don't love it as much as most people do. Like, their peach shakes are the bomb when they're in season. What? Cinnabon? I've had Cinnabons, but I haven't actually been to a restaurant. I think I may have it in an airport one time. But the prices are pretty expensive. Because of that, I think I'm gonna give it a D. It's just sugary food, and I'm not a huge fan. Jimmy John's has decent prices. I prefer Subway, actually, I think. But I think I'm gonna put Subway in a B. No, I don't. It goes along with art. No, I don't know. I think I'll do it here. I'll do it C. Oh, Dairy Queen. Here's the story behind Dairy Queen. I used to get Dairy Queen all the time. Like, we would go, I'd get it because of their gravy. They actually have gravy if you get like the chicken basket thing. So their gravy is kind of fire. I would get the gravy, and I put fries in it, and I get the stuff. It was good, but it's kind of nostalgic for me. So I think I'm gonna give it a B. It's definitely better than Burger King and stuff. And their of course their blizzards and all that. That's fire, and their prices are decent. So Chick-fil-A prices are a little pricey for fast food, but it's great service, which we're not factoring that in because you don't factor that in. Dunkin' Donuts, I'm gonna say an F, a D. An F is reserved for one thing and one thing only: I've never been to Panda Express, but my parents went there twice and got food poisoning. So I'm gonna put it at a D because I'll put it here because I've never been there. In-N-Out. Well, I skipped Dunkin' Donuts. I need to talk about that more. Dunkin' Donuts is like a bad Krispy Kreme, except they actually have breakfast food, but their breakfast food is just frozen croissants. It's not special. There's nothing special about a Dunkin' Donuts. So for that, it's a D. I'd never been there. Wait, have I been to this place? I'm gonna say I haven't been there. Five Guys, bro. Five Guys is fire. A little bit overrated. I'll give you that. The burgers aren't like superbly so good, but they're good burgers, and it's not expensive. So for that, it's an A. It's definitely an A. Hardee's as our next boyo. Hardee's is a B for me. They're okay. Well, their prices really aren't good. They don't have great prices. Their breakfast is good, but this thing, unfortunately, I'm not gonna make a tier list, but because I'm too lazy. But I'm saying they don't have Bojangles. Bojangles would be an A tier. Okay. Hardee's is like Bojangles when it comes to breakfast and stuff, just not as good. Bojangles is fire. Bojangles is cheaper. Bojangles is just better than Hardee's. In-N-Out. I've been there, I think once, but I'm gonna give it a D. I'll same ranking as Jack. It's like the same thing. They're out west, so you don't really get to go there. Jersey Mike's are like Jimmy John's. I've been there. I've been to Jimmy John's one more time, I think, than Jersey Mike's, but I've been to Jersey Mike's like once. Let's say, actually, yeah, I don't know. I really don't know with Jersey Mike's. I'll give it the same ranking as a Jimmy John's, but I don't really know. KFC. KFC is good, and a lot of times they're kind of paired up with Taco Bells. And when you do those, I always get Taco Bell. I wouldn't get that, but my brother, he gets KFC. He'll get popcorn chicken, and popcorn chicken's good. KFC is all around good. I say B. It's definitely better than the C's. So it goes in B. By the way, Hardee's, I'm saying it's a C because of price. The prices are pretty steep, especially, and I have to factor in they have breakfast. They also have lunch, and their lunch isn't that great to me. Their breakfast is good, but it would be a B if it was breakfast alone, but the prices and with other stuff, it goes down to a C. Just want to make that clear. So I was talking about KFC. Taco Bell, S tier. It's also a personal favorite. I'll move those at the end. So Taco Bell, S tier. I mean, that's my opinion. Everything in this video is my opinion. But Taco Bell, everything on the menu, I think, at Taco Bell is something I would get and I would like. So, I mean, there's like lovely food, and the prices, lovely. The value that you have from Taco Bell is unmatched from other fast food restaurants. Steak and Shake has good food. It has good shakes. I shouldn't say good food. Yeah, no, sub good food. But their prices are, I'm not supposed to factor in service. Well, if I'm not factoring service, it's a B. But if I was factoring in service, it would be a C or a D because they're super slow. And you never have good service because you kind of sit down at Steak and Shakes a lot. It's like a fake fast food restaurant. We'll do Subway now. Subway is good. It's not great. It's not bad at all. It's definitely better than these other sub places, so I'm gonna give it a B. There's nothing too special about Subway. It's just Subway. Krispy Kreme. Alright, Krispy Kreme. Krispy Kreme is fire. Krispy Kreme is so fire. Everything at Krispy Kreme donut wise is good, except maybe like the super sugary ones, and I'm not a fan of lemon, so there's lemon ones. I wouldn't really like that, but that's just like one or two things, and that's because of personal preference. That is Krispy Kreme. Krispy Kreme is awesome. Long John Silver's been there like one time. I'm gonna just say it's like oh, they don't have Captain D's. Okay, this is Long John Silver's, but I'm gonna say it's Captain D's because you don't really have a lot of Long Johns. I'm gonna say it's Captain D's. If it's Captain D's, it's B because yeah, it's not Long John Silver's there. It's Captain D's. Okay, McDonald's, ba. I'm not loving it. I always have people are always like, Taco Bell, toilet time. Taco Bell, poopies. I never really get that, but when it comes to McDonald's, I'm hard getting that. I'm like on the toilet a long time after McDonald's. But it is the Golden Arches, and you do gotta respect it. And I'm saying it's not a D, but it's not a C. If there was some middle ground, I would do it. So I'm just going to say it's the best one of the Ds. We'll call it a C. I don't know. Panera Bread, been there 1, maybe 2 times. They've got good soup. I know. I had the potato soup, I think, and it was pretty good. I'm going to say it's a B, but it's a low B because I've only ever been there a few times. Popeyes is a C. It's a C. Popeyes is a C. I don't know what to say. I've only been there a few times. Quiznos is another thing that's out west. You don't really have them in Georgia. So that's going to be a D. That's going to be a... I've never been one. What am I talking about? Never been to this place either. Sonic. Okay. Sonic, they actually have good food. Like, they're not good. It's, once again, it's like, it's like Checkers. Similar to Checkers. But the experience you get there, I'm not factoring service. The experience there is pretty unique. Because it's like a pull-in place, and these people come out on rollerblades, and they're like, food, and you press a button on the thing, and it's like, you know, here's your food. Order what you order, and you get that food. But it's actually good, and I'm gonna give it a B. Yay! Whataburger, never been. White Castle, okay, I've had White Castle food, but I haven't ever been. Wendy's, bro, Wendy's is like Burger King. It's like McDonald's, except it's way better. It's an A tier, for sure. Zaxby's is a B tier, for sure. A high B tier though. Like, I mean, if I organize these, the best one out of all of these is like probably Dairy Queen, then like Zaxby's, and like, yeah, all those kind of, you know. These really aren't in order from like the beginning to, they're really not. Which Wich is an S tier. Which Wich is fire. You been to Which Wich? Okay, oh shoot, I gotta factor in prices. Which Wich has steep prices. For that, it's an A tier. It can't be an S tier. But Which Wich is so good. It is so good. I'm like, They're like, it's like a Subway, except with like they got more unique stuff. It's like breakfast, and they got a green eggs and ham one. They've got I always get this meatball one, and they've got Italian stuff, and it's like, oh, there you go. We got the tier list right there, and I'm gonna move all my personal favorites. Personal favorite: Taco Bell, Krispy Kreme, Chick-fil-A, sure. Wendy's, yeah, why not? All these, they're good, you know. Five Guys, I actually don't go there a lot, but these I go to pretty decently. Yeah, we'll get them in there. If Hardee's is Bojangles, it's a personal favorite, but because it's not. So yeah. That's personal favorites up there. I really love Taco Bell. I really love Krispy Kreme. I really love Wendy's. I really love Which Dairy Queen. And Chick-fil-A is kind of like an afterthought, but it's still a personal favorite. It's definitely not as good as these. I'll organize my personal favorites. If we ignore price on Which, then yeah, but like, so I'm factoring in price, so it's probably like there. But yeah, that would be them. Those are like my favorite if I was gonna go somewhere. Not really even Dairy Queen though. Like, if I'm gonna go somewhere, it's mainly Taco Bell, Wendy's, Chick-fil-A. Yeah, but then Krispy Kreme is always something. So that is the fast food one. Now we're gonna do the sit-down restaurants. Okay, there we go. Johnny Rockets, and I'm factoring service in this one. Johnny Rockets, I had some garbage service. We sat there for so long, and it was like not even that great of food. The food, it was okay, but the service was so dog water, so it's a D. This is not a D. D is reserved for one thing and one thing only. Chili's! Chili's is so bad. We went there. I've been there 3 times. Every single time, the service was just so horrible. Okay? So bad. It was just such bad service. And I got food poisoning the last time I went there. And it was, we waited an hour. And we were literally tried to leave like 2 or 3 times. and they stopped us every time saying, "Oh, the food will be out soon." And then the manager came out. She was like, "Oh, I'm so sorry, we didn't get your order in." And then she got it out in like 3 minutes, even though she didn't have it. So they apparently it was just like frozen food. Throw it in the microwave. Dog water. Dog water. I'm done. The food poisoning was so bad, I was diarrheaing. I slept by the toilet. It was from like 1 a.m. to 7, and then the next day I couldn't go to school because I was... Wait, no. Yeah. No, it was deer season. And it was like Sunday night. Couldn't go to school because I was sharting my pants. I couldn't control the crap. If I were to... I didn't actually shart my pants. I don't do that. I don't. Mainly. I don't... Yeah. Food at Chili's is bad. That's what you need to know. Olive Garden, it's C. Okay? Been there like 2 times. Both times, dog water service. The service is dog water. Dog water. Okay? And the food was just like not even that good. Outback Steakhouse, been there twice. We're gonna ignore price on this one, okay? Outback, it's a B tier. It's an A tier. Yeah, I mean, it's a steakhouse. I'll give it a B tier for now. I might move that later. Texas? Oh, that's a good place. That's a good place. You can get like, that's a good place. That's a good place. I've been here once, and I remember it being okay. But their frozen pizzas, they're okay. It's a B tier. On the Border Mexican Grill, whatever that place is, I've been there, I think, once, maybe twice. Don't remember it really. I'm going to say, I'm not even going to put it on the list because I haven't been there and there's too little. There's not enough sections. Cheesecake Factory, same thing. I'm not going to do that. O'Charlie's. O'Charlie's is good, but it's not amazing. And if I can kind of compare it to like an Applebee's. But it's just not as good. It's better prices than Applebee's, but I said I'm not going to do prices. It's a B. And the service there is, I've had bad service, but I've also had good service. Don't even know what that is. I'm not going to do it. Cracker Barrel's in S tier. I went there yesterday. Was that today? I went there yesterday. On my way back from Florida, and I met, you might know him, Fugitive Tuda. His name is Sam. I met him in real life. He's a cool guy. He's a chill dude. We ate at Cracker Barrel. I love Cracker Barrel. I get country fried steak. That's what it's called. I get a country fried steak. I get dumplings, and I get hash brown casserole. But sometimes I replace the dumplings with mashed potatoes. Yes. There you go. Buffalo Wild Wing. I've been there probably about 6 times, and it's a C. It's a B tier. Definitely not a C tier. It deserves more than that, but it's not an A tier for sure. Red Robin is a C tier. I've been there 3 times, and the service was not great at all. Like, really not great. I got my order wrong one of the times. And they have, like, I think I had a burger. The burger was okay. But because the service was dog water, it just doesn't sit well. IHOP, the service isn't bad most of the time. I've been there a good bit. But it's frozen eggs, and I can't get over frozen eggs. I hate frozen eggs, and it's like breakfast. Like, I haven't been there in the day. I've never been there in the day, so yeah. But their pancakes, go to Waffle House. Get yourself a waffle. Oh, they don't have Waffle House on here. Oh, I'm replacing IHOP. IHOP would be a C. I'm replacing IHOP with Waffle House. Waffle House is an S tier. Waffle House is the highest of S tiers. Waffle House is freaking good. Waffle House. Favorite food in the world. Freaking country fried steak. Breakfast hash brown bowl from Waffle House is the best thing you'll ever have. I'm telling you. Except Bennett. Except Goose. That guy, his dad makes some eggs. Balls. McGee. Literally best food I've ever had was Bennett's dad. That rhymed. This isn't, IHOP doesn't go S, IHOP is C, but we're saying IHOP is actually Waffle House, and Waffle House is so good. Applebee's, bro, it's above an O'Charlie's, but it's definitely still not an A tier. Well, yeah, it's an A tier. It's an A tier, but it's still not. It's not amazing. Never been to a Red Lobster before. Fun fact. so I'm not going to put it on. Never been there. Never been there. Never been there. Never been there. I've been to Ruby Tuesdays, and I had a burger, and it was actually good. So I'm going to say it's a high B. I've been to Longhorn once ever, and I was like 6 or something, and I can barely remember it, but I still went there, but I can barely remember it. I know their food was okay. I'm going to say it's probably a B or an A. It's probably a B. It's probably a high B. I think Longhorn is probably not as good as, no, it's probably better than Outback. I don't know, but that's the tier list. Let's go. Freaking love Waffle House. They don't have a lot of stuff on here. Let me think of stuff they could have had. I don't know. But anyway, comments. Go in the comments. Tell me Poggy, not Poggy, Daddy, not Daddy, whatever that means. I'm going to go be a gamer and chicken wing. How about you? Have a good day and love you.